My name is Acacia Boyce, and I'm from Casper, Wyoming. When I first found out I was pregnant, I thought it was too soon for a positive pregnancy test. I knew it was a mistake. I thought it was too soon, but I was instantly overwhelmed with fears and anxiety. I needed to know for sure. My concerns about having a child at this time were based around personal issues going on in my life. The father of my child was no longer around. I recently had lost a job, and I didn't even have a consistent roof over my head. My greatest fears about being a parent to a child definitely had to do with knowing I was going to do this 100% by myself. I also was wondering how my family and friends were going to react. They knew that I was not mentally or physically prepared to bring a human into this world. When I first saw the blue positive symbol on the pregnancy test, getting an abortion immediately crossed my mind. I had never been one to consider getting an abortion until I found myself in the midst of an unplanned pregnancy. In all honesty, parenting this child was not an option. I immediately started looking for ways to terminate my pregnancy. And as I was looking for ways to get an abortion, I ran across TrueCare's number. I called TrueCare, and in maybe of hopes of getting that it was a false positive and that they would not let me, and I wouldn't have to go through what I was contemplating. The father of my child pushed for an abortion. He kept reminding me of all my fears of failure. He kept reminding me of my chaotic life going on at that time, and if I chose to parent this child, it would be the biggest mistake that I ever made. When the pregnancy was confirmed at TrueCare, I had time to talk to an advocate, and emotions flooded every inch of my body. She listened to me struggles. She heard about my fears, my anxiety, and everything I was facing at that time, both past and present. She knew what I was facing. She listened attentively, and she did not pass judgment upon me. She listened to my concerns and listened to everything I had to say. I told her how I felt that God had given me a second chance. I had recently survived an accident only a month earlier, and I should not be here. She handed me a Bible as well as pamphlets on abortion, adoption, as well as parenting. All of them had outlined different things that had to deal with every situation. I began to realize that I had a purpose. TrueCare ultimately helped me decide that I was supposed to raise this little guy. And I realized that he is my purpose. No matter how alone I felt, there were people there for me. TrueCare gave me hope in my future. They helped me to see that the decision I was making that day would affect me for the rest of my life. The obstacles I was facing at that time were only temporary, that I will move past this. The little boy is the best gift that could have ever happened to me. Big things are ready for us, and we're destined for them. The moment that I saw what looked like a poppy seed on that ultrasound screen, I immediately felt very sad. I couldn't believe that I even contemplated getting an abortion. But I also knew that I had a new sense of hope, that everything was going to be okay. My experience at TrueCare I can't ultimately put into words. They helped me every step of the way, finding doctors, giving me references on apartments, on jobs. They helped me with they gave me vitamins and my prenatals. They gave me different things that I needed to know. I was blessed to also be a part of the Baby and Me program, which educated me every step of the way throughout my pregnancy. I got to learn from the very start to the very end, things I never even thought of before, from car seat safety to how to actually feed my child if I was choosing to nurse. They gave me the hope and determination I needed to parent this child. My relationship with my child's father dwindled, but as it fizzled, my strength and ambition grew. I was given a sense of empowerment. I was carrying a child who would ultimately save my life. Having my baby made numerous differences in my life, from who I hang out with, to the decisions I make, to the overall life that I live. I decided to put my child's needs first the day that I saw his little heartbeat on an ultrasound screen. I also saw the beginning to the rest of my life that day. My hope for my son is that he never gives up. I hope that he never takes the easy way out, no matter how difficult the process may be. I hope he grows to believe in himself as much as I believe in him. My dream is that my sweet baby fulfills everything that God put in front of him, and to fulfill his dreams and make everything his. I hope that this little boy who brightens a room with his smile and his contagious laugh, that everything makes a better place. Everything does happen for a reason. Axton is my reason. If I had not come to True Care, I know that I'd be filled with regret. Between parenting and abortion, I know I would have chosen the latter. True Care gave me the resources that I needed to make the best decision, not only for myself, but for the life of my unborn child. To women experiencing unplanned pregnancies, what I can say about True Care is that you are not alone. From the second you walk into their doors, there are people there to greet you, to explain what they are about. They also offer the different programs and the resources that offer hope that transform fears into confidence. They help you realize you are never alone. The love and attention they give to you and your child is something I'll never be able to explain. The sense of comfort and relief. Now that my son is here, they continue to be a huge part of our lives and are still able to answer any questions that I may have. The day I walked into True Care, I walked into a facility full of strangers. Now when I walk into a facility full of family. Oh, this is Axton. He was 10 months old yesterday. Yeah!